Alrighty then, sorry for the delay guys, g'day and welcome, my name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to D&D 5th edition, Curse of Strahd. Yes, we are playing of course in this wonderful and amazing adventure by Wizards of the Coast that takes place in the lands of Barovia. In the castle known as Ravenloft, we find a horrifying group of misfits as they are about to be devoured by the castle itself and its internal organs. Joining me today, guys, is my Patreons. Look at these guys. Look at these amazing people. What amazing people that have come out to come play with me. These guys here support the channel, help us out, and of course get to play with me on this amazing adventure. Now, because of course we're running a bit late, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to do a quick round of introductions for everyone, starting of course with none other than Charles, the Iron Ghost Gamer, playing the role of Argento, the Dragonborn Paladin. Born of a country and a nation filled with Dragonborn, our hero set out on his journey to Barovia in search of an enemy he did not know. After encountering many dangers and perils in Barovia, he has finally sworn himself to his ancestor, the great dragon Argynvast, and now proudly portrays himself as a paladin of the Silver Dragon Order. He is searching Ravenloft right now for the skull of Argynvast, so that it may be returned to his final resting place once and for all. G'day, Charles.
Go on.
Next on our list, of course, the dapper and amazing Kyle from Kyle from Play Nerd Ally, playing the role of Ipselis, the former systemic hybrid now transformed into a human, born and created in the fires of Avernus by an evil Nelfrenchi. Ipselis and his sister were raised in a tumultuous and horrifying set of environments. Once, however, it was learned that Ipselis's would-be surrogate sister had made their way to Barovia. It was not long before Ipselis made the journey to try and track down his sibling. However, in the exploration of this land, his entire form as a systemic hybrid was purged from him. To what end, we do not know. And the Nelfrenchi villain that still holds sway over Ipselis and his sister is still at large, though there have been many signs that she may definitely have something to do here with our lovely Ipselis and his sister. Next along our list is none other than Neil. I gotta keep saying Iron Ghost Gamer, I don't know why. Is Neil from Immersion Diversion, playing the role of Vigag, the Goliath Chronomancer, a former teacher at a university of adventurers and skilled wizards. 3 of his graduates had left the school campus and found themselves stuck in Barovia. In order to try and rescue his students, Vigag set out on a perilous journey, which has sadly yielded 2 fatalities, or at least a fatality and a brain wiping. The third member of his class is still yet to have been found, but Vigag remains hopeful that at least maybe he may be able to save one of his students. Next up, we have Bray, a masterful archer who has lived and resided in the lands of Barovia almost all their life, played by the wonderful Marcus GM. Now, Bray had been raised by the Burgomeister of the village of Barovia, and has come to Castle Ravenloft in search of his missing sister Irina, who had been kidnapped and stolen by a vicious ghoul in the town not too long ago. Bray has not only managed to infiltrate the castle, but unfortunately, without the aid of the group, initially, Bray remained in the castle for weeks on end, surviving off the rats in the walls and through the secret narrow tunnels. That, with his companion Sir Reinhardt, a gnomish paladin of the Order of the Silver Knights, Bray has managed to learn all there is to about surviving in the horrors of the castle. Moving right along, we have Tim, our dear friend, who is playing the role of Demiro, our whimsical satyr bard who is on a quest for wine, stories, and of course a good time. Much like the others, he journeyed and found himself swept up in this mythical adventure of a lifetime, and has, for the most part, enjoyed the sorrow, the happiness, the despair, and of course the hope within the dark that has emerged from the story that he has to tell. Plus, of course, a few good drinks and some fantastic Vistani food. And last but certainly not least, playing the role of Esther, our changeling hoodoo cleric, is none other than our dear friend McBluff, who Esther, it comes from a long line of soothsayers and people who respect and worship the lower, a type of powerful entity and being associated with, commonly associated with witchcraft and the like. Now, apparently, the ancient ancestors, the direct parentage of Esther and those who taught her revealed that a deal was struck with creatures from beyond the veil, and they are currently at large seeking payment for the deal that was struck. And it was only recently, it was learned before that that payment came in the form of Esther, and there are creatures that are hunting them as we speak, even here. And that brings us to the end of these wonderful people. Hello, good morning, good evening, guys. Did I miss anything? I feel like that was pretty... Are you guys impressed that I remembered all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm here all week. No, literally, I'm here all week. Anyway, so, with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks, for Fantasy Grounds for the VTT of choice, and of course, Sirenscape for the beautiful sounds you will hear. If you want to, please go and explore and check out all of the links that are there, because these guys, they make us look good. They'll make you look good as well. And lastly, a big thank you to you guys in the audience for coming and hanging out with us today. You guys are incredible, and it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys and to get to spend time. If you guys wish to interact with the game, then we invite you to do so through either the channel points or through the use of donations. Now, I did notice we had a few donations here. We have $5 from our dear friend Richard Schlongen, and I feel like I know who that is, and I feel like they just wanted me to say it, and I am not ashamed of saying it. Richard. But you need to tell me who gets a hero point from that. In addition, we have a hero point, a hero point and a nat 20 for Bray, and 2 jinx points for me, which means I get another jinx point from our dear friend Schlongen.
No.
There we go, and a hero point for.
Thank you guys.
There, bam. So thank you to Ira Janasi for the hero point and hero point, nat 20, and 2 jinx points. And thank you to our dear friend Schlong, who McBluff. You wound me, sir. Fine, McBluff gets another hero point because apparently I can't have nice things. So there, fine. Let me just get this here. Where are you? There he is. Okay, very well. Boom. Come on, I said boom. That means you do the thing that I tell you to and not make me look like a punk. There we go. Alright, and there it is. So there, you've got 2 hero points. 2 shiny hero points. There it is. Now, guys, you probably noticed that the fundraising thing is back up. First of all, real quick, I'd like to thank everyone for contributing to our donation goal of the computer. The computer has is currently underway, and we will be hopefully seeing that in the next few weeks, which will be awesome. Due to popular demand, we are actually adding a City of Mist game to our adventure roster, and we are raising funds to buy the hard copy books, so that it's just easier to run.
Nice.
Yeah, there's no pressure on that one. It's just boom. There we go. Another donation of $10 from Liska. Liska, tell us what we're doing. I gotta get started with this game. This is like the slowest start time I've ever had. Liska, let us know what you would like to spend the $10 on. Would you like 2 hero points? Would you like Sandy Clam Coxby? Just donated $5.
Yeah, some plot twists in you too.
Maybe we sort it out as we're doing the intro.
Yeah, we're gonna get started. If you donate, let us know where you want this, where you want to chuck the donations. Player donors can stack. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. All right, a plot twist. Very well. We have a plot twist and then $5. All right, here we go.
How can we twist the plot? There is one.
I will destroy you. Okay. Here we go. Our scene returns into Castle Ravenloft, through the narrow walls of the stone building. Our heroes march forward. You watch as, almost as fast as you're making your way through these tunnels in the castle, eyeballs and teeth start to grow along the secret passages. They seem to whisper, Here, they're over here. As they seem to be following you in succession as you are trying your best to escape. Now, let's see. Now, as you guys are traveling, what order are you traveling in?
So, me and Argento are flying.
Yep.
I believe Argento is carrying Ipsilis.
We're just carrying Ipsilis.
I was carrying Demiro, and then my Tugog's fist was carrying Bray and Esther.
Did you recast it after it was
I
expended?
still have 5 turns of it.
Oh, so it lingers? Yep. Okay, not a worry.
Yeah. And when it would disappear, I'll just cast it again at like. I'll just cast it again at like 6th level.
That's perfectly fine. All right, so Esther, Demiro is carrying Esther. Vagag is carrying who?
Vagag, I was carrying Demiro, and I think Bray and Esther were on the hand.
And Argento's carrying Ipsilis.
Yeah.
Argenta's carrying Ipsilis. Okay, cool.
We have a buddy system going on here.
All right, there we go. I'm with it.
We're with it.
And the fruit babies are running along on the ground.
Well,
Correct?
no, they're on the shoulders of 3 different people.
Oh yes, no, that's right. They are on they are on people's shoulders. Very well. Okay, so you are making your way through, as I mentioned, these narrow corridors. There is barely room for you to fly as you make your way through the tunnels, heading off. Now, keeping in mind, at this point in time, I'm going to share with you guys the map. The tunnels only lead you around this region. You may pick any room or any area you would like to be in. You do hear the sounds of howling coming from up the stairs as the Cerberus that was summoned by Strahd is crashing through doors, making its way towards you.
I'll put the hand out in front because Bray seemed to know the way. So since the hand is carrying Bray, I'll have the hand go out.
All right.
Because the hand actually has a speed of 60 equal to the fly speed me and Argento have.
All right, very well. Bray, I need you to make me a survival check, please.
Alrighty.
Marcus, you have an insight check, which I will give to you in a moment.
What? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Oops.
All right.
So are we still in combat
That'd be
rounds?
23.
We are in combat rounds, but not in 6 seconds combat rounds. These are going to be working almost like in minute combat rounds, as there is travel time implied in your movement, unless otherwise stated. All right. As for Liska, your choices are: what are the odds? Black Mark and From the Shadows. Those are your 3 plot twist cards. What are the odds? Black Mark and From the Shadows. Let me know which one you would like. Okay. With a survival check of 23, you do know that probably the easiest way down that isn't the spiraling staircase is likely the Secret Servant elevator. The Secret Servant elevator, you guys might remember, I think it was Vagag that, no, Argento, that you ended up having to hold on to the elevator. You know that there is a large shaft that leads all the way down back to that region, which, of course, if Argento, you remember correctly, is not too far away from the room where Argynvast's head was.
Correct.
All right, what is the call?
Bray will absolutely lead them to the elevator.
Okay. Now,
While that's happening, since I'm being carried, I'd love to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
very well, you may do so. Okay. Now, as you begin to travel, again, these tunnels begin to continue to grow these eyes and begin to whisper and start chattering over each other. Now, the tunnels themselves aren't swelling the way that some of the rooms are in Castle Strahd, having watched Strahd himself transform it into an almost living entity. However, the whispering is starting to get to you. It is starting to crack through your psyche. It is starting to to drive you mad.
No.
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is the castle considered an undead or an aberration?
Maybe an aberration, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, then I am immune to the frightened or the charmed or being possessed.
It is none of these things.
You're very rude.
I know.
Is it a
saving throw, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great.
is it a magic effect?
It is a supernatural effect.
Have anything to do with fear?
No.
Well, thought I would try.
Okay, let's see. So, Ipselis, Demiro, and that is it. Ipselis and Demiro, you guys fail your checks. As the whispering continues, a cloying, scratching, scraping feeling kind of tickles at the back of your mind. I need both of you to roll me a percentage, please.
Percentage?
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
Oh, nice. Oh wait, no, low was bad, wasn't it?
No, this is an effects
Oh,
chart.
okay.
So, Demiro,
Okay, gotcha.
as you are traveling, you find yourself not walking on stone, but suddenly galloping over fields and brushes. It isn't until you hear the sharp yell of Bray trying to direct you away from smashing into a wall that you realize that your mind is starting to lose a grip
Yeah,
on what's
carry on.
around you. Sorry, I couldn't hear that because Vigag was saying something. What'd you say? No? Okay. Demiro, you begin to hallucinate very vividly. It's almost like a waking dream. You now have disadvantage on ability checks. Can you roll me a d10, please? No, actually, it doesn't matter. Never mind. It's a d10 times 10 hours, so...
Lord.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother making you roll that because you have it. This is what you have now.
I got 0 hours.
Yeah, yes, you rolled 0. Well done. Also, welcome to the stream, Teal Ray. Thank you for the sub. Okay, and 23%. Oh, well, this is nice and easy. Okay, Ipselis. As you are making your way through the tunnels, you start to hear a voice in and amongst the maddening din. The thousands of voices, one voice begins to pierce to you. Pardon me?
That's right, get ready! Yes.
Ipselis, I found you. I smell you. You may not be like I left you, but no matter. I can restore your body. And I'll enjoy doing it again.
The sound of the Nafrenchi is mixed into these voices, but for you it is clear as day and cuts like a knife.
You can. Who's carrying me right now?
Argento.
You suddenly feel my hands start going cold enough to create frost. And you just hear me whisper, growl to fuck. He can't be here. He can't. And just start mumbling about this.
I'm obviously concerned about this, but I'm also very much focused on trying to get where we're going. And I guess I tell the group, all right, we need to try and hurry this up. I think we're going to have some issues here if we don't get moving.
All right, as you are moving up, Charles, just as well, you have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma saving throws from an extreme sense of paranoia that now grips your character.
Me or
Ipselis.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The disadvantage you set on skills and on saving throws?
Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to use the isometric map just to kind of show everyone roughly where we are here. Okay, so, real quick. Nope, that's not it. We were... Here we go. Okay, so this is where we were in the room. Okay, so you are making your way through the tunnels and eventually here to this location, which I will now share that with my group. So there you go, you can see the isometric map. Yes, Mac.
Just as we are traveling, kind of realizing that the whispers of the mouths of this house are kind of trying to get in our head, because Esther and Bray are at the front in the hand. Esther's gonna kind of turn around as we're going, and will just look to everyone and cast Beacon of Hope.
All right.
Now with Beacon of Hope, this is a sorry, the map just obscured it. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I was trying to find it, like, where's my hope? Where's the beacon? Okay. Concentration spell of 1 minute. The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range, which is 30 feet. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Ooh.
So I'm just gonna turn around, hold one hand down, and it starts to kind of glow with a really bright yellow, and then I'm just gonna try to say to everyone else, because we don't see any ears, do we? We only see the mouths and the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say to him, if we can conceal ourselves or distract these eyes for just a few seconds, I just need a few seconds, I can create a diversion. I can shape change one more time. Just, if we can do that.
Is your deputy blind in the room? I don't know.
Ipselis is like, I know how to do this. And I'm gonna slam the Mouth of Truth back on one of the walls and just say, where is the sun?
So you're using the tag of truth again?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, keeping in mind, you are trying to keep pace. So if you do this, you will either need to stop, or you'll need to do it like on the fly, meaning you will leave the tag behind. Because you're not in control of your
Esther,
yeah.
Esther needs to stop for a second to do what they're wanting to do,
We
right?
can keep going with it. I'm just saying I can shape change, but I just need them to not be able to see me for at least a second.
Oh, okay.
Esther
Alright,
technically
then,
is moving. She's standing in a moving hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, then, I want to keep that thing with me because I think it's going to be very useful later on.
Sure. You hang on to your little sticker that causes people to tell the truth, and you are still accelerating. Now.
Then, while I'm being held, can I cast daylight at one of the eyes?
Weren't you healing?
Oh, are we still in that round?
Well, I mean, I haven't had a turn, so I mean, yeah, that'd be nice if I could get a go.
How dare you?
But if there is others who would like to do anything before we because here's the way I'm doing it is you guys will have your chance to interact, then the end phase, something will happen.
So, just wondering how far technically we get in a minute, because if it's 60 feet around.
It does not matter.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean. Like when a minute happens, I'll have to recast Bigby's hand.
Cool.
to keep
You
it up.
recast Bigby's hand in a minute. Done.
Okay.
Argento? Demira?
Yeah, just quickly. What
Yep.
kind of effect are they on? Is this like a magic spell or is this just?
No. Have you ever been in a situation where you're in a dark corridor and had tens of thousands of disembodied voices, like, just yelling different things at you? It's incredibly, it's incredibly upsetting, especially when there's no one to push away or no way to escape it. So this, actually, this effect has created these. This is called the words of insanity. If you fail your check, you simply procure an insanity. And so in this case, paranoia for Ipselis, and Demiro got. Hold on, what was Demiro's? Demiro got a
Hallucinations.
hallucinations. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like fight or flight. They're just completely overtaken by the fear of the situation. What's happening now? That's fine. All good. The only thing I will do is then, because if he's going back, I'll touch his hand and give him the rest of my lay of hand points, which is 7. It's not much, but at least heal him somewhat to help him heal.
So just mirrors Charles very quiet.
Yes, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Thanks, Tim. So I'll use lay of hands on Ipsilus. It's only 7 hit points, but it's better than nothing.
I will take
Better than
that.
And I will use greater restoration on Argento.
So everybody heals their max amount since Esther cannot cast the one thing.
Well, greater restoration gets rid of that strength damage.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
So now I'm at full strength. That was really painful.
You almost had a neutral strength score. How terrible would that have been for you?
Yeah, that's like worse,
All right.
Worse than death.
So with the restoration now restoring your body, you can kind of feel all of those ailments kind of washing away. Bray, you know that they are coming up to the shaft, as it were. Up ahead, as the portal, as it were, opens to this large and wide ravine, cold air fills this rectangular shaft, which is coated with mildew and worn stone. Below you and above you, you can see what looks to be hair-like appendages that lash down and around. They drip with this clear, viscous fluid, and you can see that these tendrils seem to go up and down in both directions. I'd say it's like spiderwebs, but it's more like noodles, animated noodles, more than that. Yeah.
Delicious.
That sounds tasty.
All right. The shaft is 170 foot tall from bottom to top, and it is 10 foot by 10 foot wide. Sorry, 10 foot by 40 foot. The elevator is not here, so you're just at the shaft, as it were.
I swear, if you're gonna,
I guess if we're flying, go straight down.
The elevator falls on us. Like, that's gonna be like, this is what this is leading up to.
I would think that's a high probability, but if we're flying, as Demiro just said, we can just fly straight down. Hopefully it's quicker.
All right, you're gonna fly straight down.
We in a new round?
Yep.
Okay, so then I cast the biggest hand to keep it up.
You definitely hear Ipsilis mumbling about the fact that Gralvatok is in the walls. He's talking to walls. He's in the walls, and you all have to do something about it because he's in the goddamn walls. How bad is this paranoia?
Super bad.
Okay.
So bad it's disadvantage on most of your stuff. On your wisdom and charisma.
Oh, look out for the bats!
I am.
It's okay, they've gone.
At this point, you probably all do notice that there's something wrong with Demiro and Ipselis.
Yeah, we need to hurry up. I think we should just. And then I just go down. I just start flying down the shaft. I don't.
If you've got any more greater restorations, maybe cast them on yourself and Ipsilis.
Hey, does that count as a status condition for them?
Insanity? No.
No.
Does it? I mean, what's the effect you're looking at?
Well, because we still have those vials that Bray gave everyone when he joined. That's supposed to remove one condition.
Oh yeah, no, that's very true.
That's not a physical condition.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll play that. Yeah, it will remove one. It'll clear one condition.
Yeah, and Bray is gonna snap his head back and go, as he just remembers. He's like, he'll yell to Ipsos and Demiro, assuming that they can, like feasibly understand him and hear him and not have it twisted. He'll shout, "The vials! Drink the vials!"
I'm not gonna touch that. Like, but I am. If the paranoia is that bad, you are obviously. You just see it as you hold that out. It's like, I see your tricks. I see your goddamn tricks.
That is someone forcing me to drink it.
You're gonna have to fight me. Like, straight up, you will have to fight. This is Bralbatok tortured him and killed all of his friends like for decades. So this is easily one of the tricks that Bralbatok could have. And he worked for the most devious archdevil in all of the 9 hells. He worked for Mephistopheles. So he knows Mephistopheles loves to trick people. So yeah, absolutely. Just no, I won't do it.
I think they have gone Troppo, so maybe we just like
Just
try to
drop
get
this.
out of here.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm a little crazy with the heat here. I think.
Yeah.
Ipsilis is gonna do, because Ipsilis likes his crazy. Ipsilis is gonna do a little there. As he's hearing the voice of Gravatok, from the walls, he's going to say, "I'm not crazy. I'm not scared. You're scared. You're the scared one." And he's gonna use his Ring of Carenbane on the castle itself.
What?
I thought you gotten rid of that.
Nope, I still have it.
All
I
right.
thought you traded that with the bad hand.
Wait, the what?
Oh, my Ipsilis.
When
Whenever
you
you
get
get
your
one.
wings back, Ipsilis.
Let me put you down first, Ipsilis. Hold on. I'll give you
I
some.
don't remember
Because we're still
seeing
flying.
them on you
anyways.
recently. Did they just
We put
grow
you down.
back?
Drop you 40 feet.
Yeah.
What?
With your wings, your wings have just grown back.
Don't listen to it.
It's beautiful.
Uh,
Beautiful.
Very nice.
You're flying.
It's pulling your chain.
All right. So, as you are, again hallucinating and the like, Bray, do you want to try and force the potion into his mouth?
I don't think Bray can, considering that I'm at the very front and he's being carried by Argento.
Oh no, you can because I mean it's not just a round. It's kind of like
We're kind
again-
of like grouped together, so it's like
yeah.
Just
And
fine.
keeping in mind, you are currently standing over the precipice of a massive thing. Like there's no way forward unless you guys move forward. If you guys need to stop and recover, this is what you're doing. So the question is do you go down? Do you stop and help? What do you guys do?
Well, I feel like Argento said he just went straight down, so I'm going
Yeah.
with Argento.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
followed
like
him
getting
with
down.
the hand too. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well just continue.
All right.
Because I know that
Bray,
if it were to come
Bray,
to,
you can technically do it as we're flying because Ipsilis is grabbed by Argento and you're standing there. I could bring the hand over to Ipsilis
True.
and you could do that as we're
I
going
I
down,
just
so.
don't think that if it came to a contest of strength versus strength that Bray would win.
Oh,
that.
Ipsos
I mean,
isn't
if that's
that
what you
strong.
want to do, if you want to try, we can go for it.
You know what?
I mean, the thing
You know
is,
what?
you don't always have to be the hero. It's about telling a fabulous story. What's
Ipsos
going to
is
be
the
the
ranger.
story?
He's not that
Not
strong.
trying or
That's
trying?
true.
I can assist here, I think. Maybe.
It's
Try.
it's not about wanting to be a hero. It's the fact that his, not gonna say friend, but his ally is
Correct.
A
Wow.
little wonky right now.
He's on my back.
kind of losing his shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that. We'll try to make him drink the vial.
All right.
All right. Then,
I need doing this on the way down.
um,
Argento.
I'd like
Yeah.
to change my plan of what I'm going to do. As soon as he touches me, I'm immediately going to use the Ring of Karen Bane on him.
Very well. All right. Now, what is the effect of this ring for the people at home that may not know what it is?
So, the Ring of Karen Bane is essentially the ring you use when you want to talk to the manager and you want them to understand how you are feeling harmed in this moment. It creates an empathetic connection that switches your feelings and the other person's feelings. So essentially, in this situation,
Close, very close. It doesn't switch the feelings. Either it succeeds and you and they understand your feelings, or you fail and you then absorb their feelings. So so you end up feeling as they do. So it's actually a cursed item.
So I'm immediately going to try to use this against Bray.
Okay.
So
So first of all, opposed athletics checks. Let's start with that.
So wait, if I fail, he
wait.
feels.
What Bray
No,
feels.
it's if Ipsos fails, then he feels what you feel.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be a
But if you-
good thing if Ipsos
Exactly.
failed?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's-
but the question is what would you do if you were paranoid that something was after you?
I mean, Bray has been in this
Oh, yeah.
capsule for weeks.
But
there
if he
is something
succeeds,
after
then
him.
you'll know what
Oh.
Ipsos feels.
Yeah.
It is true.
that is. I got a crit fail
You did. Why were you rolling at disadvantage, real quick?
because I have disadvantage on all of my skill checks and my saving
Yes.
throws right now.
You're technically not. Because of Beacon of Hope.
Wait, the what?
No,
You
Beacon of
technically
Hope.
not have disadvantage.
I'm
So,
sorry.
what was
we were
the-
saying Neil was talking. There's
Go first, Doug. Go first.
All right. So
no, I didn't
first
hear
of all,
you. You were
so first of all, your disadvantage from your abilities and stuff like that. What's that coming from?
The walls.
The walls
That was
only
the
affected
paranoid.
your wisdom and your charisma checks. They affected
I thought it
all.
was all
No.
skill
They
checks.
affected all of Demiro's checks. So all of Demiro's checks,
Ah.
but for you, it's just your wisdom and charisma.
all right, fabulous. Then I got a 20.
Well, roll it again because we don't know which one was the first one, obviously.
Then we'll try this again here. And still terrible. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, Beacon of Hope means that you don't have disadvantage, correct?
On
Pardon
wisdom,
me?
On wisdom. Okay. Yep.
wasn't it? Yeah, we get advantage on wisdom.
Okay.
So it would counteract the...
Yeah, not a worry. Okay, so in which case, no, Bray, you kind of swat Ipselis's rebuffing away and force feed him the potion. As it does so, your mind, Ipselis, begins to clear up as you cast your ring's ability. Please roll me a wisdom save. You are still at disadvantage here, but then Esther's ability, the Beacon of Hope, means that you roll it at normal.
All right, so 16.
All right, which means, Bray, I need you to roll me a wisdom save with a disadvantage.
And then advantage as well. So
And then, yeah, advantage, so it's neutral. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna change that and use my nat 20.
Okay, using very well.
I am
Using
not
your nat
failing a wisdom
20,
save.
very well. Using your nat 20, you avoid also adopting Ipselis's insanity.
Wait,
But
would
as
he have avoided it with a 16?
would he avoid it with a 16? No, he got a 13. And
But
no, he
would
wouldn't.
have avoided it with a 16.
Oh, would he have avoided with a 16? No. You needed an 18.
Okay.
But Bray, as you fend off this this effect, Ipselis, your mind begins to clear as the liquid pours down your throat, and yeah, you're cured.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, good God.
Right
Oh,
here. It's okay. Sorry.
All right. Esther and Demiro. Esther, Demiro, and Argento. Argento, you're going down, but like, if there's anything else you want to do while you're flying downward, let me know.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay. And Demir? Was there anything you want to do first?
Me.
And you have your vial too, so that could get rid of your effect.
Okay. Also, Doug, do you happen to have the music?
Oh, is that not playing?
Oh, I hear it.
Okay,
I hear
it may
it.
have just been low for me. Alright.
I think I can hear it in someone's background.
No, I can turn it up. Hold on.
Alrighty.
How far down is the shaft?
It is from where you are about 100 feet, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay.
Well, I'm quite concerned that those bats might come back, so I'm going to dimension door me and Argento down to the bottom since he's holding on to me.
That would be.
Very well.
So
Oh.
I'm going to cast dimension door and just
No,
specify
yeah,
100 feet straight down.
Demiro, I'm the one holding you.
Okay. Begag.
Just another hallucination. Thinks it's Argento. It's okay. It's chill.
Yeah, it's all right.
I was sure it was Argento.
I gotta check
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Okay, I'm sure. You said it's 100 feet, so if we got down to the bottom,
Well, again, you're also pushing through all of these like viney, slimy tendril things.
yeah. Well, Demiro said he cast a dimension door.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just wondering how big B's hand would, because it says it's got a range of 120 feet, but that's the cast, and then it has a move of 60 feet, but it can move past the 120, right?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay, just making sure, because I don't want it disappearing if Demiro's just casting the dimension door on me and him.
Uh-oh.
It's like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Oh, like,
Alright.
oh no.
So, Demira, you gonna cast Dimension Door to try and get down?
Yeah, I mean, I think those bats are about to come back, so let's get down the shaft.
Nice. All right, how many
Nice.
targets?
Alright, let's go, Argento. I'll touch Argento and take the...
Oh no!
All right, so with Dimension Door. Oh, actually, Dimension Door, I think only teleports you. It looks like Dimension Door only teleports yourself.
Oh yeah, there was like a gate spell that did more because it lasted a little longer.
You teleport
also
yourself
bring-
from current location to any other spot within range.
Yeah, you got to keep reading.
Oh, sorry, yes, no. I'm looking at it, and it stopped earlier on. You can bring along objects as long as it weighs down. You can also bring one willing creature of your size. A small creature will bring up to you. If you would arrive in a place. Okay, cool. All right, so you are teleporting down. Now you won't be able to see the bottom here, but you can teleport with that risk of the teleporting into something. You do know it's roughly about 100 foot, or maybe just a little over.
Yeah.
So aiming at that rough location is fine.
Yep.
Who are you going to take with you? Just
I'm taking Argento.
Argento. Okay, now.
But he actually means
It
me.
was Vagog. A hallucination.
Okay, so you're taking Vagog, and Vagog
Yep.
is currently. Okay, yep. So
Yeah.
Esther and Bray, you are on Vagog's, Tugog's hand. Argento and Ipselis, you're diving straight down to it. Demira and Vagog, you are fine. Okay, cool. I'm with it. I got there in the end. Okay, so as this happens,
May,
yeah, Esther, yeah,
sorry, may I do my?
yeah, of course you may.
Because I can wait though if there's a lot.
If there's stuff that you want to do before I teleport you guys, yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good. If this requires use of my hero point, I'm totally fine with that. But I will. I want to kind of use the chaos of us trying to help Ipsilus to basically kind of go like where I can be seen as all this chaos is happening in between all of it, and I want to speak telepathically to Bray first to say, Bray, I'm about to look like Irina. I know if it's too much, I'm gonna have my cloak on so you don't have to look at me, alright?
Bray will look back and just give her a confirming nod.
Alright. Even if you use my hero point, all good. I'll have my cloak on just to cover up what I am wearing, and then take a deep breath and slowly, like with the hood pulled up first, transform back into Irina. And then once that's done, I'll kind of pull back the hood just enough to have like the hair be seen in the eyes.
Okay, very well.
And hopefully using the cover of the chaos of everything we're doing to help Ipsilus to kind of make it so that Esther was like not seen as this was happening.
Sure, make a stealth check.
Okay. Let's see. Well, you're a changeling, you're used to this, you got this.
Okay.
May I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, let me see what he gets for their perception. Okay, so that is only a 12. So yeah, basically at the cost of a hero point, you can bump that up and take the win on that.
Sounds good.
All right, done. Okay.
Yeah.
With no difficulty at all, you begin to transform into Irina, and the eyes within the walls do not notice your transformation. As you do so, however, let us begin with Argento's fall straight downwards with Ipsilus. Now, as you go past these long tendrils, what I need you to do is either choose to athletics or acrobatics to get through them. Each of these tendrils have this viscous slime on it. It is up to you whether or not you wish to be mindful of that and try to dodge them with an acrobatics check, or if you want to just try and plow straight through it with your athletics, you may try that as well. Ipsilus, right. You're just along for the ride.
And I'm much better at athletics, so let's hope this.
Can I like help in some way? Can I use the help action to like swat away some of the tentacles that he might not see?
If he does an athletics check, sure.
All right, we'll do athletics.
You'll have advantage then, I think.
Yep, so that's with advantage.
Oh, good. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Funny, yeah.
With a 20. Let me just check this here. The DC is... Here we go. So tell me the DC. The DC is 17.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
All right, so you do manage to plow through. As you do so, however, you notice that each of these tendrils are almost like a sticky web kind of thing, and they react almost reflexively. Because you've chosen to use athletics and power through, they begin to strip your armor. I need you to roll a percentage, please.
Yeah, real quick question. Why was it -4?
Why was it -4? Let's have a quick look at you.
That would have
Because
been
you haven't taken
Oh,
his
the
strength
strength. Yeah, the strength damage.
You got that recovered.
I'll remove that right now. Hang on.
That's all right. So there's 0.4. That's okay. You need me to roll a percentage?
Yes, please. So you won't take damage, but let's see how your armor fares. Not bad. You only lose... Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Low is bad. My bad. Only 5% of your armor remains.
Oh my god.
So as you've pulled through, your shoulder pads, your chest piece, all of this is starting to get... literally like
Just the
peeled.
armor right underneath
Yeah, the
Ipsilis
chainmail
is
loincloth.
left.
Yeah, so Ibselis, basically you are wearing kind of your raiment underneath this as you plow forward. Now, Ibselis, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, as you are being, basically flown through this by Ibselis.
I mean, I did warn you about the bats.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the bats have kind of like just dismantled you.
Oh god,
All right.
that's not great.
Please make an
Wait, do I have a hero point?
Yeah, you can use your hero point if you like. Reroll.
Okay, I feel like this is an important place for a hero point. Okay, 19.
Yep, 19's better. All right, you only take 9 points of damage,
Okay, go ahead.
and roll me a percentage.
His loincloth chainmail's gone.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Right-click on the D10 and then roll the percentage.
Okay. Accidentally clicked choice. Here we go. Now let's try.
168%.
All right, 74. All right, so you managed to maintain about a quarter of your armor. Sorry, you maintain over 3/4 of your armor. So a quarter of your armor has been torn off. So your armor is still relatively intact, but slightly broken. All right, Demiro and Vigag, you've teleported down to the bottom. I need you to roll me a percentage, Demiro, to let me know if you teleported where some of the wiggly tendrils are.
Gosh.
You did not.
95. Yeah!
Perfectly cleared landing as you
Demiro!
make it down to the bottom.
Oh.
As you appear. And as you look around, you're actually not that far off from the bottom floor. Which, let us show the bottom floor real quick. There we go. Nope. Main floor. There we go. Okay, and sorry, apologies, not there. Okay, so that's there, and then that is. It should be here. Am I losing my mind? Yes.
Is that it? That little crescent of the staircase?
I think
to the
this
right?
is it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Is that it, or is the other bigger one to the right?
This one?
That one.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, let's go here. Okay. Alright, so Demiro, Esther, Bray, Ipselis, Argento, and Vigag. Alright. Coolios. Hey, thank you so much, Ira Janasi, for the $50 donations. 20 for Bray, Hero for Ipselis, and 20 for Dag, and another hero for Esther. Thank you so much. Yay!
Nice. Yay.
I was just thinking I could use a nat 20. Thank you. You are so wonderful, Ire. Thank you for your generosity and your kindness. And a nat 20 for Bray. There we go. Boom. Okay, here we go.
Also, that
Now-
is only slightly up. The Hero Forge mini is poised so perfectly of Strahd towards us.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, as you guys are descending, Bray and Esther, you begin to go down. And as you do so, all of a sudden, yet again,
Oh no.
one of the mouths begins to whisper next to Strahd's ear. You watch as the wounds stitch and mend. His eyes open as he sinks into the floor, heading straight for Esther. All right. We now find ourselves on the lower floor. Now, in this particular chamber, because behind you was all the wriggling, like sort of hair-like appendages. Down here, however, you can actually see that there's literally like blood pooling up from the basement that has filled this chamber. It is almost waist-high blood that just pours out from below. If you want to get lower, you would actually need to submerge into the blood and go down. Now, Esther and Bray, you are still kind of hovering on Vigag's hand at the top of the shaft, whereas everyone else is down the bottom. So you'll need to deal with that momentarily. But it is now the team's go.
So, no, we're not at the bottom right yet. Okay. So we need to find the doorway to get to the next hallway. Was that, or is it just?
You need to find you need to find a way to get down. Which reminds me, I should.
If we need Demiro at the bottom, we can kind of see where the floor is, right?
Yeah.
Or do we just see a river of blood?
Well, as you get down, you literally just see the river of blood.
Okay.
It's almost as if the basement's flooded.
Alright, well first I'm going to, before Demiro forgets, I'm going to take the vial and give it to Demiro so he can think clearer, help me figure out where we need to go, because it's Bray's up top now. So I'm going to try and give that to him.
Alright, Demiro, you are handed a potion bottle.
Demiro, drink this. You won't see the bats anymore. Unless you want to keep saying
Well, it's not that I don't trust you, Argento, but you're not exactly a doctor.
We were given these by Bray, and I'm not Argento or Vigag. So, and they seem to help Impsilus.
But you only drink poison.
That's even worse. I trust you even less.
That was the one time.
You're just gonna force me, man. You're just gonna have to.
It was 3 times. That was just the one day.
just
one
that
day.
Yeah.
7th time.
7th time. No.
That was the
It
7th
only
time.
happened 3 times. Yeah. I don't know. If you don't want to drink it, I mean, that's fine by me, but we just gotta figure out where we gotta go next. While we wait for them to kind of head down here.
Alright. That is your turn, Vigag. Esther and Bray, you are at the top of the shaft. Your hand does not seem to be moving.
I just assumed it was following me.
Good assumption.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have freedom of movement, so I couldn't be grappled or restrained or otherwise paralyzed in that sense. I also have my slippers of spider climbing, so I could technically parkour down and try my best to hold on to Bray. Esther's not the strongest person out there.
Yep.
That's right. Esther's weak.
Well, do you want to tell
Okay.
Bray what you're doing before you try to Spider-Man swing him?
Yes. No, I was thinking to myself first, just to understand
yeah.
that this is where my mind has to be at this point. Okay, but now, speaking quietly, just because also her voice has changed to Irina's, and just knowing that this is not exactly an easy thing for Bray, just to be like,
This is true. He's not used to the fact that she can just willingly change form into his sister.
Actually, I may be able to do this instead. I'll speak telepathically again, but I'll keep Esther's like voice, so that way it's easier for him. I have slippers that let me stick to walls, and I have a spell on me that makes it harder for things to grapple me down. It'll hurt, but and I'm not exactly the strongest, but we could try to get I get you down there. Again, I'm not the strongest, and I know it's gonna hurt, but if you're willing to try.
Ooh. Quick question, Dave. How far down is this? is the drop?
Just over 100 foot.
Uh, Bray looks at her and goes, "Keep that for yourself. Do you have rope?"
I think so, yeah.
This gives Bray an idea, as he also has a 50-foot rope in his craft. He begins to tie the rope around one of his arrows. And if I have to use the hero point, I will. I want to
You're
shoot.
gonna Indiana Jones this?
Yeah, I want to shoot the arrow into the wall across from us, across the gap, and then use it as like a slide down grappling hook.
I would recommend going from the eye so it doesn't eat the arrow as well. Just
That too, yeah.
Yeah, just that too.
I mean, I guess, but remember that the shaft itself has these tendrils to it, so climbing down in a straight line means that you wouldn't be able to defend yourself against them.
Would it be a straight line though? Because I'll be swinging. Because I'm going fast. He's not gonna.
Oh yeah, but remember, your line is always gonna be that distance. Even if you're swinging, that whole line is just gonna run straight into these long sticky tendrils.
I have confidence in myself.
What I was gonna say was you're better off probably tying part of it to the finger of the hand that you're on and going down the middle of the shaft, then from one of the edges.
Okay, I'll do that instead.
Yeah, that's all I was suggesting. I wasn't saying it was a bad idea. I was just more meant if you go along one of the edges, you'd probably
that actually, it would make more sense to use the hand. So yeah.
All right, tying yourself to the hand. I need an athletics check as you climb downwards. Esther?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Definitely athletics.
Fuck.
Wait, one second. It's not much, but I think. No, you wouldn't still have it.
Too late. Bye.
Hi.
All right. A 15 is not enough, unfortunately.
And I'll use the nat 20. I am not failing anything today.
All right. Roll a percentage.
How do I do that?
Yeah, you look terrified. I hope you are pleased.
No, I'm terrified of ire more than anything else. I'm like they can't look. Bray just can't roll natural 20s on everything up until today. I'm gonna have to find a way to get around this. But yes, you can. No, we love you, ire. Okay, so yes, with a natural 20, you do manage to avoid in completion the tendrils as you swing down and make yourself to the bottom where you can see Vigagan Lake. However, you are no longer floating off the surface, floating off the ground itself. Esther, you want to use the spider climb?
Yeah. Also, before Bray goes.
Yes.
If that's possible to go back a bit.
No, I think Bray has acted quite swiftly and deliberately.
Yeah.
I don't think that Bray in this moment would have waited.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it'd more be like you would have something to say, but then Bray jumped off before you had a chance to.
Right. Okay. That's actually okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, kind of like jumping as lightly as she can, knowing that she's still gonna get hurt, but because of the freedom of movement, they can't hold her there. So at least she'll get down. She's gonna get scraped up, but.
So you're just gonna climb down and try to climb through them?
Because she had to slip into spider climb, so she would just have the contact with the walls. Then with the freedom of movement, they can't restrain her or grapple her.
All right. Please, if you would, make me a athletics check as you climb downwards.
Sounds good.
How do I roll that percentage, by the way?
Right click on the D10, and then there should be a percentage symbol.
Oh.
Let's see this. Where are my skills?
So
all right.
28.
You lose 3/4 of your armor. Your armor is pretty much shot. One more damage or one more hit, and it will break.
No, that's not. You said athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. No, actually, either or. You can choose either or because you're actually maneuvering down as you go.
Thank you.
Nice.
That is
It's just
unfortunately
flutter
just not enough. Also,
Alright.
Bray, you will take 14 points of damage along the way. And Esther will take 15 damage.
Alrighty.
And then also a percentage check as part of your gown, robe, etc. is going to be torn off by these tendrils.
My armor?
Yeah.
wait,
Argento
also-
and sorry, and then after that, Argento.
Okay, 25, 5, 7. Okay, perfect. And you said percentage?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, Argento and Upsilis, you're on deck.
Blaze.
Alright.
Where the hell are we?
Right.
Are we close to the skull?
34.
34. All right, so you about half your armor's gone, but again, there's no impact yet. Just a lot of it has just sort of been ripped off as you made your way down.
Sounds good.
Ipselis demands to know where the hell they are. Looking around, Bray says that you are in the cathedral.
Oh, also concentration check on my end for Beacon of Hope. How do I just roll the...
Big con
You know what?
save.
Don't worry about it. You can have that one. I'll give you that one for free. All right. Now, if memory serves, you need to head out this floor, up a flight of stairs, across from a room, and then down the flight of stairs to the kitchen area.
To get to what?
To get to the basement where Argento is hoping to find the skull. If you want to leave, then all you need to do is take 2 lefts and walk straight.
We've got, and I'm gonna like try to whisper it and say like, we've got Irina. But I think if we had the skull, we might have a real run at Strahd, given that we would have both potentially Ardenvost and their child.
Yeah, Argento is just very stoic at the moment. He's just kind of he's not really. He's quite offended that his armor is all gone, but he is. he's a bit like he's a bit torn because obviously Ipsilis is putting a good point here. We could easily just get away and live and come back, but we're here and getting the skull is probably our last really good shot at this. So
Yeah. And then, really quick, seeing that Bray and Esther have made it down, but without the hand, since it's still got a little time left, Vigog's actually going to then dispel Tugog's fist, and so the concentration leaves the ring.
Bray, I need you to make me an acrobatics check.
Hey, something I'm good at.
As suddenly
Which
the
means-
thing that your rope is tethered to disappears.
I thought he shot the wall.
No, this is no.
No,
Oh,
I thought
we were all down
I
at the
went
bottom now.
Yeah,
Nope.
I was at the bottom.
Oh,
No, this is the same round. Remember? I
Oh,
haven't
then I
actually
wouldn't-
done anything yet.
okay.
Remember how we
Oh,
discussed at
right.
I
length?
wouldn't have dispelled
How
it
everyone-
then because I.
Well, you
I
don't
thought-
know he's climbing down. The
Well,
Vigog
yeah,
has
then I wouldn't have dispelled it.
Vigog has no point of reference to know that Bray is climbing
I-
down using the fist.
That's okay. That's
I just said I
30.
dispelled it because I saw Bray.
That's okay.
Wow, he
that's
just
20.
rolled a nat 20.
Yep. All right. So with a nat 20, yep, you do manage to land reasonably safely. You kind of, as you hit the ground, kind of take a bit of crumpling damage, as it were, as your knees kind of give a little bit away. You take 6 points of damage as you hit the ground.
The
But
Bray
yeah.
really can just roll a nat 20 the entire session.
Yeah, that's very true. Actually, you actually splash down in the blood.
In all technicality, it's 3 nat 20s in a row. But it goes against fate. So just
You
like,
got
howdy.
a turkey crit. Crit turkey.
All right.
The
Bagag, was there
other is
anything
that
else?
it's 3 net 20s in a row now.
Well, I'm gonna wait till Esther gets done before I do the other thing, but I'm gonna tie the fly that I was concentrating on to the ring now.
You cannot. You only tie them when you cast.
Right. But now
But
that
fly's
it's
already active.
gone. Right, so can I...
so you're casting
Oh.
fly again?
Well, so I thought it was I have concentration, but as long as I have concentration, I can tie it.
No,
Now
yeah,
that
no.
Bigby's
When
hand
you
isn't tied to the ring anymore.
no, but you need to cast it tied to the ring.
Oh, okay. No, then yeah, I'm gonna wait till Esther comes down, and then I'll cast something else.
Sure.
So, yeah.
All right, end of the round. Unless Demiro wants to do anything, but I
I was just tasting the potion.
Yep.
So then,
That's it. Cool. And Argento, you again hear like that the way out is twice to the left. Otherwise, it's climbing up a flight of stairs, etc., etc., etc. Now, this floor is laden with blood, overflowing with blood that's coming from below you. As it does so, you feel as if the ground beneath you is disappearing. Almost as if, you know how like I mentioned that there's this sloshing and slurping of this this kind of almost flesh-like consistency of the ground beneath you. It's almost as if the organ itself is trying to swallow you. So anyone in contact with the ground, which at present is Bray, I believe Esther, and I think that's it, right? Bray and Esther? Need to make
I'm
me...
still on Argento's back.
Yeah, need
I
to make
guess
me
if-
athletics checks.
Okay, I can cast a spell after this happens then.
Esther with an 11.
Hey,
And an 18. 18 is fine. You managed to pull yourself out. So you stop the floor from subsuming you into its murk. You kind of look like you're just about to kind of sink into the blood when you kind of pull yourself up. Esther, however, your feet seem to disappear from underneath you, and you are pulled underwater. Now, this isn't a grapple check. This is simply you being forced with the flow, as it were. You can easily, with your freedom of movement, climb back out. But for the time being, however, everyone watches as Esther seems to disappear beneath the crimson blood that is now flooding this area.
So
I'm gonna...
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, Bray, run over to Esther quick as I kind of fly over towards Esther, helping Bray comes with.
Bray will absolutely help.
Okay, and then from the ring, I will cast Fly on Bray and Esther. So me and Argento have 5 minutes left, so that's 5 turns, and Bray and Esther will have 10 turns.
Okay, to clarify,
Last one.
Esther will need to be brought up for you to target her.
Visible.
Oh, okay. I thought I could
so
target her.
can
and
I-
then-
No, because
Can
blood
I
is
see
quite
Esther?
thick, so you can't actually see underneath it. No.
Oh,
is
I
there, a
thought her head was
current,
above
is there a
still.
current, like this is a river flowing, or is it just...
Yeah, it seems to be
full of
flowing
blood?
almost into like these drains that kind of seem to go downwards.
Right, okay.
So it's coming up from behind you and flowing in your direction, and then down kind of into the ground.
Alright.
Okay, I will cast. Is she within 30 feet of me? Like where she went down?
Yes, definitely.
Is she within 10 feet of me where she went down?
You can't target it, but maybe. Why?
Be- what I'd like to do is I would like to use my distance strike to like do like a non-lethal strike at the top of the water so that I'm there, and then see if I dip my face in and see if I can see Esther, and then like just do a non-lethal strike on her.
Okay, I just need
To get-
to take a moment here. Do you know what blood is?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So what you're posing to me is that you want to slam your face down into a large body of blood. Open your eyes directly into it, and imagine to see someone beneath this pool of blood.
Yeah. Oh no, my hands are stuck in the tar. I'll just pull them out with my face.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the idea is creative, but I'm gonna give that a resounding no. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if this pays off.
If I can see, like, if Esther is struggling and I can sort of see a disturbance in the water that might be her, then I'll.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely have an area. Yeah, no, you definitely have an area. But rule 101 of concealment of any variety in this case is that you will not be able to target a creature that is under that you cannot visually see, or you can't.
That's fine. I will cast Misty Step like so that I'm just above her. Where I see like the actual struggle.
Yep, you can see like bubbles and
can
churning
find
blood.
her.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, where she's been dragged down. Yep.
Yeah.
Please don't tell doctors about this. They're going to go for breaching contamination sites.
There's going to be a quarantine zone specifically for Ipselis.
Just for Strahd's Castle. New video game. Strahd's Castle has become a quarantine
Dying
zone.
light all over again.
Oh,
All right, so Ipselis, you've misty stepped over.
No longer being all by Argento.
And now you just see on Argento's back is an Ipselis-shaped piece of armor, and now I'm gone.
It's just a chainmail loincloth.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm all set up for swimming because I just have the dog on.
Yeah, you exploded in the previous.
I'm gonna try to like root around and see if I can't find Esther somewhere, like grab onto her.
Beautiful. Make me a perception check. That's what I was looking for.
I think Magog and Bray were trying too.
Perception.
But I couldn't really see. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just human. I
Ugh.
only see.
That's not great, but it's okay.
I'll try to then.
Okay.
I was originally also looking for.
17.
What is? Oh, this is the second time Esther's like someone has tried to pull Esther underneath like water or blood or something.
All right. As Ipselis reaches down into the blood, you pull out your sister
What the hell?
as a dead corpse, her face covered in blood, matted to her face. A white dress stained ruby red. You hold her in your arms. Make a wisdom saving throw.
So it just starts like screaming, just crying, just in a river of blood, weeping, covered in blood in his silver beanie, just crying.
All right.
over
Make
the
a
corpse
make a
of
wisdom save.
Dead sister. You're very mean with
I
these
know.
wisdom saves.
Damn, Strahd's really got it out for everyone's sisters, doesn't he?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh.
All right. For the time being, this is the
Wait,
site.
wait.
This is the site that you see for the time being.
He's
Argento.
still got advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah, eventually speaking of hope.
Oh yes, you do have
Oh.
advantage.
All right, let's try this again, please. Oh, that's not
Oh,
nice.
same roll.
Exactly the same. All right, Argento.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to look for.
Which one?
Yeah. I want to look for Esther.
All right, perception check. As you also dig yourself into the bloody mess, and you start to feel around. You could feel the ground, bits of flesh. All right, now this time you don't pull something up. Something reaches up and grabs hold of you. First by the shoulders, then by the arms, then by the horns. Even you see the arms and bodies of torsos of Dragonborn. Silver Dragonborn that have been torn apart limb from limb, many of which who have huge chunks missing out of their neck, others who have massive sword wounds and the like, and they are grabbing hold of you and trying to pull you into the water. I need you to make an athletics check. GM Workshop has given you an insight bonus, so here's what I'm also going to add to you as well. Nice. With a 20, they do not pull you in. I need you to make a wisdom check, but with GM Workshop's insight bonus, please do so at advantage.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Argento,
Thank you.
you notice something. The blood is not real. You've dealt with blood before. It has that metallic tang. It has a smell. It has the scent of decay and rot. None of this has it. It's too clean. You immediately realize that this is all an illusion to try and keep you here. Esther can't drown in an illusion.
All right. So with this knowledge, I sort of steady myself and look around for a brief moment and then tell everybody, wait a minute. This isn't real. This is an illusion. This is one of Strahd's tricks. He's trying to trap us here. This isn't blood.
As soon as he says that,
sort of just spoke, yeah.
a wave of realization washes over you, and you watch as the blood begins to drain and pool outwards. The eyes and the teeth and the flesh that are still around you are still there, but you notice that the eyes are glowing bright pink as they look at your direction.
Does the illusion of my sister disappear?
It does, but before it does entirely, it looks at you and says, "I don't feel good, Ipselis."
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you really just do that?
I'm gonna run over to Argento and I'm going to punch him in the mouth and just be straight up like she was real. She was right here. You took her from me.
Hey, I believe you.
I just try to console him and basically tell him it's all right. It's all right, Ipsilis. Strahd's playing evil mind games with us. I'm just trying to comfort him and sort of calm him down.
He's
All right.
gonna start collapsing into that and just sort of like instead of punching now, just sort of. She was here.
I know. I saw some of my old kinfolk in it. It wasn't a good sight. I know. I understand, and I'm just sort of embracing him and sort of making sure that he's all right. All the while looking around for Esther, I'm sort of looking as well.
Yeah, Magog has been looking for Esther.
Yeah, Esther is just on the floor.
So I quickly usher, Bray, come here. And then I'm going to, from the ring this time, because I still have concentration myself, but from the ring, casting fly at 4th level so I can get Bray and Esther in it as well. So now they can just fly.
All right, very well. So I believe that means
So me and Argento
everyone except
Yeah.
for Ipselis can now fly. Is that correct?
and Domiro.
And Demir.
Yeah. I don't have enough concentration slots to get everybody.
Yeah.
And now I've
Of
only
course,
got
I'll
second
pick
and third
Ipselis.
level slots. So yeah. And a first level. So
All right, very well. So, where to now?
Well, but before anything else, Esther is going to fly over to where Ipsilis and Argento are and just kind of, just seeing, just for whatever reason, the house has really hated Ipsilis especially at this point. Just everything that apparently he's seen and gone through. It's just for at least a brief moment, just going to go to where Ipsilis and just, Ipsilis, it's okay. It's okay, we're right here. This place is gonna play tricks with your mind. You gotta stay with us, okay? Okay. Okay.
Gonna kill him.
We
I
will.
can't believe you guys were just hallucinating that there were no bats in that shaft.
did you drink that, Domiro?
I'm going to tear
It's
down
this.
this whole fucking castle.
It says we cannot do that if we lose our minds. You gotta stay with us. Stay with us for now. We can't do
Jinto
anything.
smiles at this. He actually likes the fact that someone else wants to kill Strahd.
Finally, a hunter.
I mean,
I
Bray
think
wants
that might
to,
be
but-
someone's mind
Yeah.
crawling away over there.
But I do ask Bray, like, will these stairs take us down to the basement? We need to get down there.
Will they?
These stairs, they will take you. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they'll take us straight there.
All right, Argento, everyone, Bray,
I think
Esther,
I'll
Demiro,
tell us again.
let's fly down.
All right. You fly down to the ladder. As you arrive, there we go. All right, I think that is everyone. And then we will share that with everyone. Boom. All right, everyone can see that. All right. Up ahead of you is a single solitary door, one that you do remember quite readily. However, as you begin to approach, you get this strange feeling. As you move forward, the walls of this particular place do not seem like the organy appendages from before, but it actually almost feels like bone. Like every tile, every slate, every single surface is kind of almost like this chitinous, very calcium-like bone that seems to be built all the way around you, and it is incredibly cold to the touch. As you make your way in, what look to be large teeth start to sort of close and twist as if the stairs themselves were becoming a maw. Who is at the rear of the group at the moment?
Well, if everybody's flying, it's probably me or Demiro.
Very well. I'm going to roll in odds and evens and see who it is.
Well-
Odds, it's Demiro. Evens, it's Ipselis.
Well, if we're all flying, then whoever's carrying you two is also back there.
Odds, Demiro. Which Vigag is carrying, so Vigag, you're also there.
Yeah.
Very well. The stairs will... munch.
Stairs.
Yes. All right.
Can they reach me when I'm 10 feet? No, I'm just kidding.
The whole stair... You mean the whole corridor? Can the whole corridor you're in reach
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can, Neil.
Yeah.
Demiro's like, the stairs are trying to eat me. And I'm like, well, yes, actually, you're not hallucinating this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is very much real.
I'm actually wondering if I'm hallucinating now.
All right. So, with that, I'm going to roll an attack. And because everyone had plenty of time to heal, I'm going to use my nat 20.
Not everyone. No! Oh gosh. Uh-oh.
Look,
Wait, so everyone is going to be attacked?
no, just Demiro and Vigag initially with the nat 20.
All right.
All right. Okay. So you guys both get to make a dexterity saving throw, but this is a critical bite attack.
God.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm at a 10.
Oh, dear.
You know what? I'm gonna use my nat 20.
Sure. All right. That will deal half damage, as Neil will consume his natural 20.
They're within 10 feet. Demiro can add 3 to it if it's going to help.
It will not.
We'll save it then.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't matter. He automatically gets 3 anyway within 10 feet of me. It's not like I have a number of them.
All right. The damage this is going to deal is 20d10.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
What?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remembering it's a crit.
Yeah. And I crit,
1,
so I
2,
take half
3,
damage.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's
Oh,
20
no.
d6 plus 25
Ah!
is 100.
So this is not an attack roll, right?
No, it's not.
Damn it.
That's a lot.
But that
of
is
D10s.
98 points of crushing
Oh.
damage. Vagard, you are halving that to 44.
Oh. Ugh, ouch. That almost killed me.
Is
Can I do something with my protective wings from my
Oh my
air
god, that
force
almost killed
dragon?
me. Oh no.
You can. You can.
Yeah,
Demir,
but
did you want to use a hero point or anything?
How do I use that after an attack?
I'd be happy given that that did a lot more damage than I had originally anticipated.
Well then, I'll use a hero point as it's biting to activate my death touch and instantly kill it.
What?
How does that work? Also, it
This is
won't
gonna
work,
kill
but
the
I'm very
time.
interested in this.
I spend hit dice up to its hit die.
Up to its hit die?
Yeah.
Alright, so its hit die. Because this is the castle's hit die.
You just kill the castle.
Is this the entire castle?
Yep.
It looked like a mimic that you're holding.
No, that's just the teeth. It's
Or
just using the
technically
teeth.
being bitten by the teeth of the castle, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll tell you exactly how many hit die the castle has.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
75.
Alright. It has... Oh, no. 48.
Only 48.
Yeah, 48 d20s.
oh,
Oh.
And that's just this section of the castle.
You just blow out a quarter of it. Nuts.
All right. So, so yes, the death touch. I'm not sure that'll work, but I will allow you to re-roll your saving throw if you want. A 7 can definitely be beaten, or you can use your nat 20. I mean, it's up to you.
What can be beaten?
You rolled a 7 on your dexterity.
Yeah.
I said it wouldn't be hard to beat a 7.
Plus, and then you get +3 as
Oh,
well.
wait, sorry. This is a dex save. I did a dex attribute roll.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
but well,
My dex
yeah.
save is actually +9, so that's a 16.
16. That'll still
Oh.
fail.
Okay.
+3.
That will succeed. So that will halve.
Oh.
Okay,
Nice.
so 98, that's 44 damage to Demiro.
Oh.
Alright.
Ooh.
As the corridor clamps shut. Now, this basically means that you guys are no longer able to climb up the stairwell, as the wall is now basically busy chewing the bits of flesh it tore off you guys.
And then I need to make a con save for my concentration check on me and Naruto.
Gotta get
Don't you need
22.
to, don't you need to get like a 45 or something from the concentration?
I don't know what I need to get.
You need to get half of the damage, so it's
Oh,
22.
half of the damage. Okay.
22.
It's
All right.
DC.
Well, I have advantage because I have Warcaster. So
Get a disadvantage because I'm going to burn a jinx point.
okay, so just
So
straight
that's just
roll.
a regular roll?
Yeah. All right. Well, I need. You said I need a 23 or 24
22.
or 22. So I need to roll a 19 or a 20.
Okay.
No. So mine and Argento's fly is gone. But Bray and Esther's is still active.
Did everyone make it down?
Everyone
Yeah,
did
we're
make it down and into that area, yes.
Okay.
Okay, now that I've seen this, I'm definitely going to try to use some of my ranger skills to avoid any and all of the mouths, things like that.
It's a very angry castle.
Oh, you know what? Can I also use my stone endurance reaction for to take out some of that damage?
All right. Yes, you can.
Okay, and I think I roll it's a D12 plus my con save, I believe. Where is there's stone endurance. D12, add your con modifier. Yeah. Yes! So that's con mod is +3, so I get 15 back.
All right,
That
very
means
well.
Your total thing was what? 29, which means
I
your.
took 24. So I
So
took
you need to
24
get-
damage
just-
from the thing.
Just while we've still got Esther's
I'll just get my
boon
save.
running, we'll just sing out a healing ditty and give a mass cure wounds to everyone, which will give
Oh,
29 health back.
All right, everyone, please
Here-
adjust your
Okay.
health by 29 hit points. Now, as this
shit.
happens,
Avert the castle's might
yeah,
to healing bite.
Well, I have a question,
yes.
quickly. So, if he doesn't take any damage, will you lose the flight? You take no damage.
If he takes no damage,
Yeah,
no,
I
that
won't
makes,
lose the fly.
yeah, that stands still reasonable.
I'll use my interceptor and I'll take his damage.
He'll take his damage. All right, so that'll be 44
So
damage.
that would be the. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
wait,
take
hold on, no.
24
This
damage.
is would you guys would be at the front, wouldn't you? Do you have to be adjacent?
Yeah, I was right in front of him. Yeah, so if it's not within 5 feet, I can't do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it, Jindo, because he's getting all that health back now anyway.
No,
yeah.
it's not about the health. It's
I'll-
about dropping the fly
It's not
spell.
the flying. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you're gonna give me the
Yeah,
health
yeah.
back,
Okay,
anyway.
no, that's fine. I'd. Okay, so here's the thing. At the moment, the formation. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Argento and Ipselis,
Yeah,
Esther and Bray, then Demiro and Vigag, which is why Demiro and Vigag got attacked to the end. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In which case, unfortunately, for the purposes of this, they would be further than 5 foot
Yeah.
away.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
I
Vigag.
can always
what-
cast. I can always cast fly again, but
Vigag, I
don't
need
have
your
any
check.
modifiers. Oh, sorry. My check.
Yeah, concentration
did.
check.
Oh, yeah. Didn't I earlier?
Oh, was
no, I
that the
didn't.
12?
No, the 12 was for my thing. Sorry. Which actually, then instead, because let's see, if I took 24 damage minus 15, that's
you took 44.
9. So then I'd have to roll whatever 9 plus for the thing for the con save, right?
All right, just roll. Okay, so here's how your concentration works. Okay,
Just
whenever
yeah.
you take damage,
Mm-hmm.
while trying to maintain a concentration spell,
Right.
you need to make a. Here we go. All right, you need to make a Constitution saving throw equal to 10 plus half the damage you have taken. Oh, sorry,
Okay,
10
so
10 or half the damage you have taken.
Okay, so I crit the save for the 98, so I would have been at 44.
So that's 44 minus whatever your stone's endurance will give you, which is
I did 15, so
so
that's
44 minus
29.
15 is 19.
19.
29.
So I need,
Oh, 29, sorry, 29. So yeah, so
you
you'd
15.
oh. So what do I need?
15. Your DC is 15.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Ooh, and I'm rolling straight because you used your thing. To
correct. Concentrate, and this is your concentration check. Concentration save.
Yep. No, still.
Oh.
All right. So that will immediately drop the fly spell on, I believe, Vigag and Argento.
Yep.
Okay. Now, as you guys hit the ground, you notice that the ground is immediately freezing cold, to the point where it is so frigid, the boots on your feet begin to ice over. Argento, you, however, have your damaged armor, meaning that the boots are not protecting you as well as they should be. You immediately take 1 point of cold damage, if that matters.
I'm
to you.
immune to cold.
Ah, perfect. Then you don't even give a damn. You take off your shoes. You're like, I love this.
I'm rolling around like a dog.
All right. Now this is a very old school trap, and I will give a shiny nat 20 if anyone in chat or one of my players can tell me which adventure module this came from. It is a thermal trap. As of right now, we are hitting on to the 11 o'clock mark. But by next week, if you can tell me which module has this trap, where every minute spent in-game will decrease the temperature by 1 degree. If you can tell me what adventure that's in, I will give a nat 20 to a person of your choice. However, for now, I'm afraid, within this corridor of frozen ice and shadow, deep in the heart of Ravenloft, we will end today's session and return next week, only a hair's breadth away from our group's ultimate goal. The finding of none other than the skull of Argynvast. Like, I'm not even joking. It is so damn close. Like, I'm going to show the people in the audience. This is my group. There's the skull. Group, skull. Holy crap.
That's easy.
They're so close. So we're going to come back next week and find out what happens. Because, yeah, nothing is that simple in Strahd's castle. Let's shift over the music and say farewell to our dear friend Kyle as Kyle prepares for his session. Is session 1 today?
No. So we did session 0 last week. This week we are actually doing an interesting storytelling technique where what we're going to be doing is everybody is heading down to a tavern so that we can start hearing all the crazy rumors and stories about what happened when magic got destroyed on this planet, how it's affecting everything.
Oh, very, very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, in which case, for those of you who want to go and check out Play Nerd Allies, please follow the link below. And yeah, we'll go. We can go see and hang out with Kyle over there. Now, meanwhile, we will find ourselves transitioning over real quick. Bam, there we go. All right, our players can still hear us, and they're still here. But you know, gives our cast members the time to go and set up their own stream. Now, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out today. Holy crap! Look at all these people that supported the show today. For those of you who are brand new to the chat, I saw that we had Galactic Hippie and Monkey Swag 24 following us for the very, very first time, and Teal Ray. Teal, thank you so much for resubscribing. That is freaking awesome. You guys, your support and your love and your time is so important to me. It helps me not only inspire me to continue doing this sort of stuff, but, you know, just it makes me want to do it more. So I keep wanting to do more. Thank you again to all the people who donated, to our dear friend Forgeling. Guys, if you haven't checked out Forgeling, go check out his channel as well. Forgeling does amazing craft work and is a wonderful storyteller. He also is one of the cast members of Deerstalker Pictures for their series One for All. So go and check that out as well. And another special thank you to Ayr Janasi, our dear friend, for all of your charity and your donations, for helping us out with today's stream. And I'm fairly sure that Bray is very grateful this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, super,
Oh, yeah.
super grateful. Did amazing stuff
3
today.
nat 20s.
3 nat 20s, man, chewing freaking through them today. And like I said, I'm not like the kid gloves are off. This is it. This is the end. This is the end game. The group is in a mad dash. They could have run for the exit, but they've decided to play the long game and go for the Argynvast. So here's hoping. Here's hoping. We've still got
crazy.
Yep. We've still got a few things to wrap up, but once we do so, guys, we'll be heading into our next adventure, which hopefully we'll be announcing next week. So stay tuned for that and all the information to follow. Thank you to our sponsors again, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT, and Sirenscape for the beautiful sounds throughout the game. We are now going to pass our raid on. Myri. I have a dear friend of mine who is streaming at the moment, and it is Myri Stritter. But the question is Myri Stritter streaming in English or in German? Probably German. Myri. What are you streaming in? Let's hear. Let's see what you're doing.
I can just start singing Silent Night in German.
Okay. Oh, freaking ads. All the ads. Let's play Edge of Sun. Ooh. All right, here we go.
Gestalt hat offensichtlich Wert darauf gelegt, das alles einmal
German,
festzubinden.
Well, we love Myri anyway, and we're going to send all the love to Myri. Let's see. We have Faye doing things. What are you
out
up
of
to,
the
Faye?
way.
Hey, Faye. Faye's doing her streaming. Oh, AJ, let's go send some love AJ's way. AJ doesn't stream this time very often. Guys, AJ Winters, a fellow Perthanian who is doing amazing things. Go check her out. She's actually going to be doing World Anvil Summer Camp. So if you haven't checked out World Anvil, guys, World Anvil, wonderful world building tool. Very inspiring for your own stories, your own novels, your own adventures. Go check it out. Follow the link. Consider subscribing because, yeah, it is a great place to practice storytelling, even if you're not a GM like myself, but if you are simply someone who just enjoys a good story. Yeah, go check that out. And, yeah, go follow AJ. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to my players. Thank you again. Until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone.
Bye.